Hey there, it's Jade Scarfoni, the Aussie Adventuress here, and in today's video I want to share with you 5 lead magnet ideas that will help you build your email list and turn more of your followers into customers. Now, before I share my lead magnets with you, let me just tell you what is a lead magnet. So basically, a lead magnet is a way to get somebody to give you their email in exchange for a really great free piece of content. So this is a way that you can build a really good relationship with a potential customer right from the get-go, because with so much information out there these days and so many different people sending out different offers, people don't want to just join lots and lots of email lists unless they really feel like they're going to get value out of it. So you can't just say, join my email list. You need to give people a reason to want to give you their email. And that's where lead magnets come in. So let me share 5 lead magnet ideas with you. So number 1, the ebook. Now, I absolutely love ebooks, and if you've been following me for a while, you probably have seen all the different ebooks I've released, because writing is my thing. I love designing them in Canva, and I just have so much fun with ebooks, and I have had so many success stories from my ebooks. People really enjoy reading them, and they do become customers because of the stories I share in my ebooks. Now, there's a few different ways you could do an ebook. You could do like sharing your story and how you've been able to create an online business and that kind of thing, giving tips and tricks to how you've gotten to where you're at today. That would be like a longer kind of ebook, and that's one that I've done and that has worked very successfully, and I've kind of tweaked it over time, given it different titles, and basically it's still the same ebook, but I've just grown and developed it over time into something better and better. So that's the beauty of an ebook as well, is you can keep having it evolve with you. The other type of ebook you could do is a more informative ebook. So say you're a blogger, you could have you could piece together five pieces of content that relate to a particular theme or topic, and you could just compile them into an ebook. Or you could pick a specific topic that you want to talk about. Like, I've got ebooks about my 5 must-have Instagram tools, or an ebook about 12 days of growing your Instagram account. So you can really dig deep and come up with lots of awesome ebook ideas. Just think of what your audience wants, what your niche is, what your offer is, and how that's going to tie in with the product that you want to sell at the end. Because an ebook is a really great way to then lead a person into your back end offer, which is what you want them to buy. So always keep that in mind. Now, the next one, number 2, is a webinar. I love webinars. These are really good as well, because it's a chance to show your face, let people hear your voice, and it gives you that more human touch, that next level of connection that you can get through a computer screen. It's probably the next best thing to being able to actually sit with somebody in real life. So webinars are a really great way to give an expanded piece of training on a particular topic. So whatever kind of product you're looking to launch, you can do a webinar around that, which really gives some great value, some really great free training, and then at the end you use that webinar to show people what else it is that they can get from you if they were to become a customer. But the main thing here as well is you're giving them 40 minutes to an hour worth of free training, and they're gonna love giving you their email in exchange for that training. Even if they don't go on to buy straight away, they've loved your training, they've got something really valuable from you, so they're happy to give you their email. Another really great lead magnet is a checklist. People love easy to action things. So if you can give them a quick checklist that they can look at and implement straight away, they're gonna love you for it. Some examples of some checklists I've used is, I've made a new course on branding recently, so I put together a branding checklist so people can just run through that checklist and see all the things they need to have a successful, strong brand. And if they go through that checklist and think, oh my God, there's so much stuff on there they don't have, then they're going to get my emails which cover off each of those topics and teaches them how to get each of those things. And eventually through my emails and from me talking about the actual course that I sell on branding, that's another way to turn that person into a customer. You could do checklists on anything. Say you're an expert on Facebook groups. You could do a quick checklist on the top things to do to run a successful Facebook group, and anything that someone can implement and tick off quickly, they're going to love you for, because it's really great actionable steps that they can take to succeed in their business. So again, keep it specific to a particular niche. You can't have a checklist that's really broad. You want it to be quite a specific checklist that people are going to really want to download and take action on. And number 4, free challenge. Free challenges are awesome. It's a really great way to generate excitement. It's a really great way to get people to share it with other people, because people love doing challenges and they love having friends to do it with them. So if you had a little message saying share it with your friends so you've got someone to hold you accountable, then you're going to even expand your reach wider and get more people joining your email list and joining your challenge. So some examples of challenges that I've run is over Christmas, I did a play on the 12 days of Christmas, and I did a 12 days of Instagram challenge. Throughout the year, you can do other challenges as well. So I do a 5 days of Instagram challenge that I run quite regularly. I've got a 21-day marketing challenge, so that teaches people how to set up a business basically over 21 days. So again, think about what it is that is your specialty online, create a quick challenge around it, generate lots of excitement, and then get that challenge up and running. Now, one thing to think about with challenges is I did find my 21-day one was a little bit long. People tended to drop off after a little while, so they didn't make it to the end of the challenge. So what I found is 5 to 7 days is a really good length for a challenge, because it's basically a week. So people stay excited, they don't get any distractions, and they stay involved with it for that time. And they're generally then more likely to actually turn into a customer, because they've followed those steps all the way through to the end and got really great value out of your challenge. So challenges are another great lead magnet. And number 5 is a resource list. So this is a really great idea, because people get fed up with trying to figure things out themselves, and they get overwhelmed and confused by all the information that's out there online. So imagine if they've got one person that they look up to that is giving them an entire list of all the resources they use for their online business. How valuable would that be? So you could literally just compile a spreadsheet of all the different tools you use. Say you've got your design tools, you've got your marketing tools, funnels, emails, all kinds of things. Compile that into a really pretty spreadsheet. Doesn't have to be pretty. Compile it into a really well organized spreadsheet, and then share that with your audience, because they're going to love that. If they struggle with organization, and if they struggle to find tools for all the things they want to do, they are going to love that, and they're going to want to opt into your email list to get that. So they are my 5 lead magnet ideas that you can start using in your business to build your email list and generate high quality engaged leads into your email list. Now, obviously, we are talking about email list building. So it's not going to work in your favor if you just create this piece of content and then give that out without having a landing page to get people's emails. So the real key to making this successful is creating the piece of content, but then having a really good landing page to go with it. So you need to be able to have that link that you can share on your social media channels or wherever it is that you're marketing this, and that link needs to have a section where somebody can enter their name and email. So you could have a landing page where you say, get my free ebook, have a little bit of a spiel about what the ebook talks about, and then ask for their name and email address. And then once they've entered their name and email address, you're going to have that linked to an email service provider where you can then send a welcome email to them where they can download that free piece of content. You don't want to promise something and then not give it to them. So you need to have those things in place. So you need to have your free piece of content to share on the lead magnet then you need to actually have your lead page created with a opt-in page and thank you page. And then you need to actually share that link and have a really strong call to action that makes people click that link to actually give you their email. And then you have to have the welcome email in your email service provider, and then a good follow-up series. So there you have it. They are my 5 lead magnet ideas that you can start implementing into your business today to start growing your list, really building a strong know, like, and trust factor with your audience, and creating a loyal following of raving fans who are going to turn into buyers and long-term loyal customers because you've provided so much great value to them. I hope you got value out of this video today. As usual, feel free to like, comment, share it with a friend if you got value. And don't forget to subscribe so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video, because I am all about providing as much value to you as possible, and I really want you to get as much out of my channel. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.